This is a SsangYong Musso Q250 Saracen Plus. This has basically got a bigger bump or tailgate area. Let's have a look round her. So it comes with the black ladder grille, the 18-inch black alloy wheels, and side steps are standard. So everything on the outside here is standard. So if we look at the tailgate area, this area here to there,
here's what I found,
is 1,610 millimeters. So it's about 31 centimeters longer than the standard Saracen. The depth, so from the top to the bottom of it, is 507 millimeters. This model also comes with reverse camera and front and rear sensors. So we got the width of the vehicle, so inside to the light, inside the light, we're basically looking 195 millimeters. The gross vehicle weight of this vehicle is 3,400 kilograms. The gross trailer weight is 6,900 kilograms. So in effect this will tow 3.5 tons whilst carrying a 1 ton payload. So it's an impressive bit of kit. All comes with currently a 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty. This colour here is the marble grey, which is a really nice colour. So it comes, the Saracen Plus comes in space black, grand white, marble grey and Indian red only at present. So let's have a look on the inside, shall we? So it's still in effect a double cab. You have got heated seats in the rear. See, leather interior. You can pull this button here, pulls down, you can get to the tools. The vehicle comes with an inflation kit. It also comes with a black headliner, as you can see here. So like I said, everything here is standard with the Saracen Plus. So there's the plastic door handles and wing mirrors that are standard. The leather seats. You have got a function here that go up, down, side, side, back, front, and this one here does your lumbar support. It also shows you the tyre pressures of what the vehicle should be on. So basically we're looking about 34 psi, unless you've got a big load in. You'll work that out for yourself. Right, so what we got on the door? So we've got on the door button here that stops people playing about their windows. So you can hit this button, it means everyone else's window won't work from their position. This button here, well, when the car gets up to a couple miles per hour, the car locks itself up. So if anyone tries to grab the handle on the outside, they won't be able to get in, but you'll still be able to get out from the inside. You can, if someone's walking up to the car, hit this button, and it'll unlock the car for them to get in. Same like as well, if you're in a bit of a dodgy area and you're not quite happy where you are, as soon as you get in the car, you can hit this button and lock yourself in. You've got everyone's electric window, but they've all got their own. You've got auto down on the driver's one, otherwise all the others you have to hold them down to get them to go all the way down, or hold them up to get them all the way up. This one here, you tell it left or right to say which mirror you want to control, and then move it, and it'll basically move the mirror glass around. This button here, you can fold the wing mirrors in and out, but if you can leave it flat, like I've done now, it will basically fold the wing mirrors in for you when you lock the car. So we've got our bonnet release down here. On here we've got a headlight level adjustment, so that should only really change. You've got a heavy load in the back and it's basically to bend the lights back down onto the road. Screen lines that says off is ESP, which is electronic stabilizing program. So we've got a little onboard computer that tells it how much pressure to put in each wheel when it goes around corners. This one here is a downhill assist braking. So the idea of this is you can hit this button and you can take your feet off the pedals and it will do your braking for you. And it will brake as you're going down a very steep hill. Very weird, but it does do it. The P and the cone is basically your parking sensors, because remember this vehicle comes with front and rear parking sensors, as well as a reverse camera, which we'll show you. So let's show you what else this vehicle comes with. First of all, let's show you reverse. So you've got a nice clear camera. It also has like an arc system as well, so you can see where you're going to end up. So if we move back into this space or out people's way, you can see it's moving along quite nicely. And get yourself into position where you want the car to end up. So we've got that facility there. There you go. And then the sensor's also kicking as well. You also get the sensor show up on here on the digital display as well. So you've got a visual aid, a hearing aid, and another big old visual aid. Let's put it back in park. Right, so let's start from this side. So this one here is your wipers. So if you go up one, it does like a quick swoop. Down one puts it onto auto wipers that go on or off as you need. What you can do is you can change the velocity of that by using this one if you want it faster or slower. Or what I do, just go down another notch. That puts it on constant. That one for raining cats and dogs. You want to put water on the front, flick towards you, puts water on the front, flick away from you, puts water on the back. Right, steering wheel, nice leather steering wheel with a SsangYong crest in the middle. This side here is your buttons for cruise control. So on off for cruise control and how to set the cruise control speed. So let's do that first of all. So there's our digital display. Say we're driving along, going down the motorway. I hit this, it says auto cruise control standby. You get the rev counter to, or the speed counter to where you want it to say. Imagine we're doing 60. I would then hit down on this button. It will then capture the 60 miles per hour and it will maintain at 60 miles per hour. I can then go up or down with this if I wanted to go faster or slower. But say we're driving along the motorway, minding our own business, some plonker pulls out in front of us. Don't worry about pushing buttons. Just put your feet straight back on the pedals and you'll resume full control of the vehicle again. You've got this button here, which will just zap you straight away to the nav screen on the center console. So I quite like that. It does that for you. And then right, this button here, we hit this, it changes all this screen. So at the moment, we've got this digital speedo and it basically showing us rev and speedo, inside it, what gear we're in. At the second, we've got it on, how much fuel in miles in the petrol tank. And it also can have like a digital speed as well. Also tells you the temperature, so it's 32 degrees and it's baking. It's almost 1 o'clock and this vehicle particularly has done 6 miles per hour, or 6 miles, all it's done. So we can change all this, so I can use this button here. If I hit it down, it brings it up to tyre pressure warning system. So basically, if the wheels were turning and it's been returning for a little while, this will record the pressure on each of the tyres and it will tell you there. If I hit down on the arrow again, it shows you AdBlue levels. So we've got plenty of AdBlue in this vehicle. If I turn it again, it will do trip A, trip B, after departure, and back to driving range. And that's all by using this button, flicking up and down. Now, if I hit this button here, this basically changes this menu. So I hit it again, and I can have it as a digital dash. I can hit the button to push it down, and I can change it to this. So I can have nav, digital speedo, dab, or back to there. So if I hit this one again, I can have it so it has dab radio in the middle. Turn the page again, I can have it so it shows me the nav. Or if I've got Apple CarPlay on, it will actually show up my Apple CarPlay in the centre as well. So it does that for you. Vehicle also comes with heated steering wheel, which is there. You've got your Bluetooth pick up and answer, volume for the radio. This is your voice recognition, so if you're using Apple or Android CarPlay, that's the button that you would use. I have done some other videos on this vehicle, on the Saracen, which will work the same. So it might be worth watching them a bit more in depth. This is just like a quick overview of the Saracen Plus. You've then got your lights. So off, auto, side lights, main lights. Push forward for full beam, pull back to flash. And then you've got your front fogs, rear fogs, all there as well. Like I say, so there's your indicators and everything on that stalk. Then you've got your radio or infotainment system here. So that does your radio, so it does FM, AM and DAB. Plays your MP3s, your iPods. Does your Bluetooth as well for you. Acts as a reverse camera, as you saw automatically already. Like I say, it does your Apple and Android CarPlay as well, and navigation. So everything's all in this system, which is pretty cool. Like I say, I've done more videos on that already. This is your air conditioning, so you turn the fan speed on, or volume as well, turn the AC on, turn it on and off, and then you can set your temperature, this one. So, it's a baking hot day, I'll put it on really low. Say someone got in the car and they want to change theirs, they can have it their temperature. I've still got it mine. As soon as they get out of the car, hit the sync button, and it'll reset it back. You've got your hazard light there, you've got a load of windows on the front screen, heated rear screen. Circulate the air that's in the car rather than grabbing it from outside, and then you've got these ones here to say where you want the wind to go. So I normally have it on window and feet. You have got ventilated seats in the front on this, so it's a bit like the air hockey table, and it blows air through the perforations in the seat, and you get a nice and cool seat. It stops the preventing sweaty back syndrome when it's hot. So you've got 3 degrees of cold. But they also act as heated seats as well, and you just hit the opposite side, so you've got 3 degrees of heat as well. You've got 12 volt power outlet there. You've got the old-fashioned cigarette lighter there. You've got USB which you plug in to play like your MP3 player, your iPod, or your Apple and Android CarPlay. And then you've just got another separate one for charging as well. Got your gear stick, which is pretty straightforward, down into drive like that. And it does all the gears for you. If I push over, I can then use this button on the side and go up and down the gears myself. Go up, I can go into reverse, again, show the reverse camera, and up to power, into park. Right, so this little button here is the drive mode button. So at the moment, I've got it in eco mode. If I hit it again, I can put it to power mode, or I can put it into winter mode. The reason why it's in eco mode is basically it's most economical. Power mode might leave it in the gear for that little bit longer. And then you've also got winter mode as well, that might leave you in the gear for longer, so you've got a longer ratio, so you don't get wheel spin as much. So it does all that for you as well. You have got your selector here for 4 high, 4 low, and 2-wheel drive. I've always been taught to leave it in 2-wheel drive unless you're going through a mountain or through a muddy field. If you did have to put it into 4 high or 4 low, make sure the car is in park or in neutral and at a standstill, then turn the dial. Okay? And same if you want to take it off and put it back into 2-wheel drive, make sure you're in park or neutral and the car's at a standstill to be able to do that as well. Alright? Other than that, that's really a quick showing of this vehicle. Like I say, I have done videos showing you how to use the digital dash a bit further, the infotainment system a bit further as well. Okay. Other than that, this is a Saracen Q250 Musso, and it's a Saracen Plus, this one. So thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye.